We're here today with Taylor Filzen, who is new into her position at Northwestern College. Taylor, tell us a little bit about your position.
So currently I am serving as the coordinator of athletics, communication, and administration in the athletic department here at Northwestern. And the position is primarily funded through an NCAA grant. It's an internship, ethnic minority and women's internship grant. And yeah, it's been a fun 2 months so far.
Tell us about what you're doing in your position, what responsibilities your title has with it.
So primarily I am doing sports information. I'm also assisting with some NCAA compliance related tasks and helping with the Student Athlete Advisory Committee. I am currently serving as kind of an assistant advisor for that, which has been really neat to be interacting with student athletes on a regular basis.
Tell us a little bit about the NCAA Ethnic Minority and Women's Internship Grant and what its purpose is.
So the grant really serves as an opportunity for both people of different minorities and also women to get involved in the athletic industry, specifically at the Division III level. And the goal of the grant is, after the 2 years, to secure full-time employment for each of the grant recipients in athletic administration. And they'd love it if we'd stay in Division III, but it's also just a good insight into what athletic administration life is like.
You were a 3-year student athlete here at Northwestern. Are there any activities and processes that take place in the athletics department that you expected to be the same or different?
I think as a student athlete, you see a little bit of the administrative side of things, but you definitely don't see everything that goes into it. You don't see some of the long nights, you don't see all the preparations, all the minute details that go into making the athletics program what it is. But it's been really neat to see that side, and it also makes me appreciate everything that the administrators did all along throughout my 3 years of playing sports here.
What have you learned on your 2 months on the job? Have you been surprised about anything?
I think it's more like, what have I not learned? I feel like every day I come in, I learn something new. I felt like at the beginning, right away, I was constantly just asking questions and trying to figure out how different things work. But now it's been really nice to just have a solid group of staff that I can bounce ideas off of, that I can work with. And also just to learn about the different fields, whether it is sports information, whether it's NCAA compliance stuff, and just to really kind of get my feet wet in multiple areas has been awesome. And as far as things that have surprised me, I think it's been mostly just, again, all the details that go into so many things, whether it's preparing for game day, whether it's preparing for a team trip, or just a weekend of playing competition. It's been just an eye-opening experience for sure.
And while it's not officially a part of your 2-year position, you're getting your master's degree at the same time.
Yeah, I'm actually pursuing a master's degree in organizational leadership here at Northwestern, and I'm doing the program online, which has been kind of a fun experience to interact with people through the internet. And I will finish hopefully in May 2014, which is the same time that this internship grant will be wrapping up. So it's been really neat too to have the flexibility of online, especially when dealing with game nights and different activities like that. It's been really good to have the flexibility.
What's it like to be in a master's program compared to undergraduate education?
Well, it's a lot different because I'm just taking one class as opposed to juggling like 16 credits at a time. So it's been really neat to kind of understand what self-leadership is. That's been the focus of my first class. So really digging deep into one class and also interacting with others and discussing kind of our thoughts and beliefs on the topic has been really good.
With your experience so far, what advice would you give to current students who desire to make that shift into athletics administration and support after college?
I would say the first thing is just to get experience, whether it's volunteering, whether it's doing a student work job, whether it's doing an internship, unpaid, paid, whatever you can do. I know that my internships and student work experience were huge in helping prepare me for this position, and they're also just great experiences to figure out what I like, what I didn't like. So I would definitely say get experience, shadow people, talk to people, find out the things that you're interested in.
Having said that, what are your career aspirations, and where would you like to see your career go following your term here in the next 2 years?
Sure, well, I know that even these 2 months in, it's definitely confirmed my love for being in the athletic industry, and it's definitely confirmed my goal to be in this industry long term. As far as specific areas, I don't know yet. I've loved the sports information side of things, I've loved NCAA compliance, but just trying to figure out where I want to go long term will be kind of the work for the next couple months and years wrapping up this internship grant.
You've spent time both in front of and behind this camera. What's your preference between the two?
Absolutely behind, no question.